Okay, for those of you who have not yet shown up yet, this is the first painting of 2020. And I'm just going to just get started. The blue box you see on the lower right would usually have me mixing colors, but this is not going to be anything too grandiose. So, just a little quick something just to get me started, more or less. Of course, I forgot to patch myself in here. There we go. All right, and we're gonna get started. So hopefully things go on without a hitch. We'll see. Doing the mountain, just with the brush, side of the brush, blocking it in. It's a mixture of sienna and um, cyan blue. Happy New Year to you too, Marilyn. How are you? This could be more of a window frame motif on this guy, so I'm painting right through the tape. And like I say right now, I'm just using the two colors. I'm just blocking the mountain in. Try to keep the mountain um not exactly not exactly like the background clouds, but keep it in the same family, more or less. And so, like I say, it's just a roughing in the texture of the mountain. All the details will come shortly afterward. You paint through the tape. It'd be like a windowsill type of scene, but you would really paint right through the paint right across the tape like it's not even there. It's what I'm actually getting at here. So I will paint right on the tape, like the tape doesn't even exist. You do that to keep the flow of the painting going, the momentum of the painting. Don't just stop your production just because the tape is there. And I'm just gonna, like I say, I'm gonna just use the side of a half-inch brush here to do all of this. No glisten, just the paint itself. The background was done hours ago. Okay. And now you just judge pretty much where do you want your light source to be. Okay. So that's pretty much up to you. I'm using a little bit of yellow and the sienna. A little bit of mixing white also. Mixing white is not titanium white. Okay. And once again, just using the side of the brush, I'll put in some textures in here. I'll be building what kind of mountains I want, what kind of highlights I want, what kind of grooves I want. It's really up to you. Side of brush, you can create any kind of texture you feel that you need. And so right now I'm doing more or less the quote unquote lit side. I did not rinse out my brush. It's just the sienna mixing white. the C- the sienna mixing white and the cat yellow. And establishing how much of the mountain I want to be shown in whatever particular color. So it's kind of a mountain range in the back here. I'm going into the mixing white, more of the mixing white and the sienna. Still the side of the brush, a little heavier on the mixing white, and all it do is just lightens up the sienna. And you can establish how bright or how dull you would like your mountain textures to be. It's really up to you. You can have some join, still keeping some of the original color if you can. And I'm using primarily the side of the brush, the side of the brush only. Paint right through the tape. Now I'm going to go in the other direction. I'm just going to use more blue and more brown. It's just going to grade up. Try to use a little bit more brown. I got cyan blue, so it's not as potent a blue. No, mixing white isn't oil. They have acrylic and oil. Mixing white. So they have them in both varieties. Okay, same thing, but we're going in the other direction with the dark, just like so. Don't totally get rid of your background. You're just doing the same process, but you're going in the other direction. That's all. It just gives your mountain a lot more depth. It's the same thing like you're doing a highlight or whatever. It's just you're using, obviously, the shading color to do them in. But as you can see, I'm building up the mountain range with the shadows. If I want brighter and deeper, highlights, I can easily do that after I'm done with the shading side of the mountain. That way things will equal out a little better. Like I say, I'm continuing this right alongside of the the lit side, just establishing some very core, deep darks, and then you can play around with the extra added highlights to however you see fit. I decided to come on a little earlier than usual because I'm not really doing anything. So I see you, Billy. Happy New Year to you too. Not too many people know that I should advertise it more when I'm going to be on, but usually at Wednesdays I do it live around 7 o'clock. Usually. Today's a little different. Okay, so we've established more or less. Let's get some of that dark tone over there. We established more or less the mountain range itself. Okay. I'm going to take some mixing white. A little bit of just a little bit of sienna. I want to accentuate. I'm gonna get a little bit of yellow in here. Accentuate a little more of the highlights. So I'm really playing up the mixing white and the brown. The brighter your highlight, the less of it you need. A little more mixing white. Just a little bit. There we go. Something like that. Just little taps here and there. I don't need it all over the place. If anything, just accentuate the ridges on this guy. Come on down here a little. You just let the paper take what it wants. That's all. If you feel some of your highlight is matching in with the previous color, just put a little more mixing white in there. And basically mixing white does lighten up the color you've already developed. That's all. Hopefully I'm doing this and I'm out of your way. So it does look like the mountain's sunlight, the sunlight's hitting a little bit in spots of the mountain. Just like that. And I won't bother it anymore. That's pretty much done there. I won't dilly-dally around with this stuff too much. Okay, so I've established more or less the mountain range. Alright. I'm gonna add a little hill slash um, yeah, I guess you just call it a hill really. And I'm using the sienna, the brown. I'm gonna get some get a little bit of alizarin crimson. Get some deeper colors. As we come forward, we're going to need deeper colors. So just a little touch of alizarin crimson. And I'll mix it in with, I'm going to go with a darker brown. I'm going to go with burnt umber. Just establishing some stronger earth tones for some of the foreground here. Like I say, this is going to look like a window pane, so to slowly establish some deeper colors. I'm putting a little bit of alizarin crimson in here, into the blue and brown, the sienna brown. No white or anything. I just want to establish just more land here, right up in here, and then we're gonna come out this way, and we're gonna curve just like that, and we're gonna block it in. No glycerin. This is all paint. And I'm just once again I'm just establishing the base color, just like that. Now I'm going to take some umber, which is darker than the sienna, put it right into the very same mix. Very same mix. A little bit of the blue, a little bit of the crimson, alizarin crimson, and this time burnt umber instead of the sienna. Right here. It just gets darker and darker. I'm just establishing once again, I'm just establishing, blocking in the ground here. That's it. Just like so. Sorry about that. Okie dokie then. Since I'm using no water and it's just all paint, it's going to dry a little faster. It's going to tack up faster. It's more or less what I want, what I'm looking for right now. I'm going to a fan brush. I'm going to get some grass going here. I'm going to use some yellow in with this deep color that I've already established. Get a little cyan blue. I don't think I need any water for this. It's a stiff-haired brush. Alright. And I'll just tap in just the workings of some grass here and there. Just like so. Now I'm going to take some soft white with the same color. And all the soft white does is lighten up what you've already established. Alright. And we'll kind of pop in some little highlights here and there. Oh, I think you guys can see this pretty much. Up around in here a little bit. By the water's edge. Just like so. Water paper is 11 by 15. Let's go back into some deeper blue, or the cyan blue, and some crimson, and now yellow, which gives me a deeper blue green for the grass here. Alright, and I'm just using kind of the side of the brush. I'm going to pop it in there a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing. Add the mixing white to what I already have, which just lightens up what I've already used as a base color, or the grass color. And now, lighter touch. And you start to see the grass texture, just like that. Lighter touch. They're a little closer to us here, so you'll start to see a little bit more. It's like that. establishing the pattern of the ground and all of that good stuff. And I'll pop in some loose grasses in here, just like that. Alright. No, it's not canvas, it's watercolor paper, 11 by 15 inch watercolor paper. I'm just cleaning off the brush. Alright, let's go into a little bit of the blue. This is cyan blue. I'm mixing it with everything else. A little bit of the crimson. Okay, I'm gonna use just a tiny bit of water. No glycerin, just the water. Loosen up the paint a little bit. We're gonna throw in some rough trees in here. I don't need them too dark. Okay, we'll pop in some trees. Oh, I guess we'll do it this way. We'll just kind of pop them in like this. Keep them as straight as you can, just like that. I'm gonna bulk them out there. Try to get it dark enough where you don't see too much of the hill there. So we're just establishing some deeper trees. They don't have to be overly detailed or anything like that. Okay, just to know that they are there. Okay, and this is the mid ground. Okay, just like this. There's a method to my madness, and the reason why I'm doing it like this. We still got them to put them on the other side too. We have a little hill coming down off this side here, going around. All right. Okay. I ran out of the cyan blue. Let me get a little more cyan. Oh, yeah, it was cyan blue, was it not? It wasn't phthalo, it was cyan blue. I'm gonna keep with the same color palette here. Little cyan blue. I think I got everything else. Actually, no, I don't. I need a little bit of this burnt sienna. We're gonna get the same color mix when we go to the other side here. So I work with a very limited color palette. I can pretty much mix whatever I need to mix with just a few colors. Okay, we're going back into our cyan blue and some of our burnt sienna, cyan blue. Get a nice deep, kind of almost a very deep green color here. Don't need to add anything else. I think I added a little bit of the umber to it to deepen it. This is about all I need here to establish the other jetty little hill here, right here. It's come right here, just like that. Okay, come out to the side of a point. You're gonna come around, about that high, and then we're just gonna nicely block it all in. Remember, you gotta act like that tape is not there. Okay, and you're just blocking it in color. I believe you guys can see it. I know my camera has the tracking thing, so that's why the movement is doing what it's doing. Just like that. No glycerin, all paint. All paint. Get this at a kind of a point there. Alright, much like that. So I think you guys kind of see where all of this is headed. And of course, you know, you got the ground mass down here, right here. Okay, just like that. Hello, Sleece Jax. How are you? Hello, Jessica. How are you? All right. So we've got some of this established here. All right, I'm gonna clean off my brush because I'm gonna add the grass patterns on the other side here. This is a half-inch flat brush. The size paper is 11 by 15-inch watercolor paper. I'm using nothing but acrylic. Okay. It's heavy body acrylic paint. Okay. See, it's not going anywhere. All right. Now, I'm going to get some mixing white here, going into this green that I've already established. It is a green. It's a deep green. So I'm just getting the rest of the mixing white, put it in here, and establish some, once again, just grass patterns. Just like so. Just like that. I'm going to tease a little bit of yellow in here. Just establish a few little highlight things there going on with it. Not too bad, just just establish this a little bit of some patterns going on. Much like that. Hello, Matthew. Since I see some of the same names, I believe that, hello Nancy, how are you? Thank you. Um, I see that some of you made it back from your partying safe, which is always a good thing. I'm going to take some of this light green. I'm going to get some more yellow here. I kind of like the way it looks. So I'm going to add a few um, things. Oh, here. Just a few. Just like this. Off and on. I don't want it to go too high into the um the hill there because of the trees that are right here. We'll highlight a few of them, bring them down like that. Just like that. See? There. Alright, nice little forest there. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's go into a little bit of this umber. A little bit of umber, a little bit of blue. I'm debating whether I should. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna pop some red in there, kind of make it really deep blue-gray green color. And we're gonna establish a few. We'll establish a few trees over here too. Pretty much the same thing, just like this. Kind of bunch them in there, but I know I'm at an angle here, so. But we're gonna vary them, just like that. We're gonna bring some of them down in here, deeper forest. And I'm just giving the impressions of taller trees or whatnot, just like that. Have some of the blue stick out, just like this, right? This, well, I don't have no mixing white, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of this yellow. And we're gonna tease in some little highlights in there, just like that. Some brighter yellow, and very gently pop in some. You just need a little hint of the highlights. Bring some down in there too, because you don't know where the tape is ending. So just a few, and we'll pop in a few high grasses in there like this, like that. Kind of fills everything up. All right. Nancy Meesey, you are a new name, but welcome to the club. Usually every Wednesday, I'm live on YouTube at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm a little early today. A little early. Okay. Uh, as I'm checking things out, I'm looking. I think I'm gonna have a little fun now. I'll take the same brush here. Actually, before I do that, you guys don't see the glycerin. Hello, Mona. Thank you very much. Happy New Year back at you. I'm gonna take a slight bit of glycerin, the slightest bit. What glycerin does is, if you guys seen Bob Ross, and he uses magic clear, liquid clear rather. Same difference, but this is just for acrylic. It's water based. All right, I'm just gonna kind of slide some of this across here in the water, quote unquote water, just like this. Okay. Don't think I really need any down here. This won't make no sense. So I'll put it there anyway, but I don't really necessarily need it. All right, enough of that. There's many ways to apply what I'm about to do. This is just one of the methods here. Now watch. I'm going back into my, actually I'm going to go into my umber, because the reflections are a little darker, a little bit of blue into the umber, which will, now this cyan blue and burnt umber will give you an extremely deep green. Okay, that's all it's going to do. And I'm going to come here. Watch what I'm going to do. I know you guys can see it. Now, get out the way. Watch. Now remember, this is pretty slick still. Still pretty slick. I'm going to go further down. The more I go in, the further down it goes. Okay, just like so. Alright, not done yet. This is a very, very simple, effective way to get reflections. Alright, in your water. Start off small. Now remember, this is almost like a glaze. It's coming down here. Got the taller trees there, right? Just come on down, bring it on down like that. Alright, now watch what I'm going to do now. Take a very soft brush, if I can get one here. Watch. Look at that. Horizontal strokes go straight across. Just like that. There. Go as soft as hard as you need. Okay. I'll bring some coming straight down again. Keep playing with it until you get the gradation you're looking for. Alright. Not done yet. Got another trick up my sleeve I'm going to show you real fast. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I might as well do this. Even though you won't see it, I'm going to do it anyway. Because just because you don't see the start of something don't mean that it's not there. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second here. Let's go into a little bit of umber, a little bit of tiny bit of blue. Because the mountain will cast a shadow. But you're not going to really truly see it, but it does cast a shadow. Right down here. All in here. Just like that. Okay. Now watch. Whoops. Same soft brush. And we'll just soften. We'll just kind of make it really soft down there. Just like that. And we'll just kind of left and right. Just like that. You don't need much, but you know it's there. That's all you need to do. It's just what you see. I keep putting this brush in the water. This is a force of habit. I gotta go back into it again. I need to make some more dark because I'm gonna use a little bit of crimson. A little crimson, a little bit of the blue, and now the umber. I need it extremely dark because I don't have much right here. It's just me doing it all over again with a darker color. Here we go. See, it has to be deeper. So it's just me repeating it, but it's just a deeper color. Gotta be deeper color. There. All up in here where it joins. But you'll understand when I get through. It's like that. Alright. Now I'll take it's just a soft blender brush. Okay, very lightly. Very lightly. I will wisp across. Take some practice. It does. Just like that. Wisp it right across. I want that darkness there. That's what I'm looking for. Is the dark. There, bring it around across. Bring it across as far as you need to do it. But I do need that darkness to be there. But you can blend it. Very subtle, very soft. Keep them at a straight line. But that's what I'm looking for. That. It has to be darker. Okay. Now that we've established that, I have one more little trick to show you. Just hold tight for a second here. I gotta get rid of some of this crud off my tray. And I'm going to need, I think I can get away with mixing white, maybe. I should be able to get away with what I'm going to show you next. I just got to get this stuff off my palette here. I need a nice clean surface. It only takes a few seconds to do. Now for those of you who are a little intimidated with palette knives, basically it just takes practice. Okay. Okay, we'll try it with the mixing white. I'm not a big proponent of mixing white, but just for this painting, I think I can get away with it. Maybe. And we're gonna do the old Bob Ross thing. All right, here's the mixing white right here. I'll just take a little bit and just spread it out like this. I'll just spread it out. Get a nice little roll of it. That's too thick. I'm up here fighting with this thing. That should do. Something like that. You guys can't see it until the light hits it right. There it is. See that little thin roll right there? Alright, I just took it and I just went across with it. Let's do it over here first. Stay horizontal to your paper. Press. Stay horizontal to your paper. Just like this. Okay, and then I'll just kind of weave it around in there like this. Like that. Get another one. Oh, now just keep continuing on like that. Gotta keep it kind of horizontal there. Don't have my apron, so I gotta be kind of careful. I don't have my apron on me. Same thing here. Press. Stay horizontal, stay horizontal, stay horizontal. You can bring that right across like that. As you get closer to or further away, you can kind of do things like this with it. Just vary them here and there. Okay. Okay. Here the same thing. I'll go across it. That's too dark. This is one of my main complaints about mixing white, but I'll work with it. I'll make it work somehow. Mixing white is way too soft, but it's doing what I want it to do, so it don't matter right now. Come on, right on So it looks like little waves and whatever going on. Okay. I can tighten that up a little bit. I don't like the way that looks. I mean, it's okay, but I don't kind of bring some of that downward like that. Come over here, bring some of that down. Just bring it downward if I can. Come around in here like this, just like that. Bring it around. Keep playing with it. Straighten some of that out. Okay, enough of that. That'll work. Alright, I'm not done. We're almost done, but not quite. Alright, so we got this. I'll pull this back a little bit and bring it to you. So we got this happening here. Alright. Mountain range, mid ground, foreground here. There's a reason why I put this right here. Alright, but it might look like I might have to put something here because I don't like the way this looks, but that's okay. I'll do something. I'll cover it up on this side instead. Um, I'm just putting certain brushes and stuff away. Um, I kind of like a neat area. Jen's Wild About Art, how are you? Celeste, hello, thank you. And Happy New Year, guys. Alright, this is about the colors I have left, which is the crimson, sand blue, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and the yellow, and the mixing white, which I really abhor. Okay, I'm trying to find a brush that's going to work for me right now. I guess I'll use this one, the 1 inch brush. This brush, which is familiar to a few people. Alright, this'll work. The 1 inch brush, it will do fine. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough paint for what I'm about to do next. So give me 1 second. We are on the final leg of this thing. Okay, now it's all about composition. Okay, so let me now the trees I'm going to put here will be the darkest things in the painting. Get a nice chunk of burnt umber here. I'm going to mix the rest of the paints into a big batch of umber. This type of brush just takes a lot of paint. Alright, so I got the red here and a lot of umber and a lot of this blue. Just put it right up in there with the umber. Mix it right in there. Just like that. Put it all in there. Red, the umber, the cyan blue, it's all in there. Okay. It's a different type of a pine tree. Alright. So hopefully you guys see me mixing this stuff in there. It's caked on there pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Placement's important too. I'll put it right here. Bop, like that. Watch. I'm just take it and I'm gonna twist my wrist just like that, back and forth, just like so, just like that. Okay, all of that will be covered there, but you'll see it makes sense in the highlights. But we need a dark tree. I gotta make sure this dark tree isn't too crooked. I don't think it's too crooked. Just gotta make sure it's pretty dark in the center there. But I think we got it. I think we got it pretty good there. I think it's wide enough. I don't think I have enough dark. I'm gonna get some of this umber. The rest of the blue. Okay, so it pretty much makes some kind of a brown here. I might just want to just keep the thing there and not put it anywhere else. I think we're good. So I'll just deepen this up a little bit in the center. But I don't think we need anything else. I could put a small bush here. I don't think it needs it, and I don't want to force that, so I'll leave it be. Let's get some yellow. we're gonna just tap, just like that, just like so. I'll brighten that side up a little more. I just don't have no extra paint, so I have to put some in there. I'll just go with sap green right now. Sap green and some mixing white. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of mixing white, but it's just like right here, handy as of right now. It's the only reason why I'm using it, because I can reach at it. Okay, sap green. This paint takes a lot of paint. This brush takes a lot of paint, I mean to say. All right, and once again, we're gonna tap, and we're gonna go on the other side, just tapping, just like that. We're not getting rid of all of the dark. Now, a lot of this will make sense once I add the highlights to this. Get mixing white. Now, just tapping the mixing white in there. Open the bristles up a little bit. It will not look like snow. And give it a light little push. Just like that. Bring some on the other side a little bit. Just like that. Not done yet, but I'm gonna clean off this brush. With a Bob Ross brush, you definitely gotta clean it quite well, because it's just packed full of bristles. My brushes are not brand new. I've bought them new, but they've been around for quite a while. You take care of them, they stay pretty decent shape. Okay. See if we can do this. Now I'll just use the mixing white. Mixing white, I think I got a little brown there. Yep, this might work. Yeah, a little bit of a, it's got a, put a little bit of a trunk in there for this guy. Okay, just a little bit of one. Okay. All right. I'm looking at it. All right. Not done yet, but we're getting there. Just putting my name there for right now. A little bit of water in the mixing white here, thin it up a little bit. I could finish this thing off here. Oh wait, crap. That's right, it's not 19 anymore, it's 20. It's 120, all right. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here, guys. Let's see if I pulled it off. We're about to find out. Oh, you might fall. If it falls, don't laugh at me. Actually, you can laugh at me because I would laugh. Oh yeah, it's gonna fall. The tape's not holding in the back of it. Oh, you're not gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Cause I have nothing to hold you, right? No, it's gonna stay. All right. Okay. Anyway, there you go. That's what it's gonna look like. All right. I think that would be kind of fun for you to do. Very simple, kind of straightforward, straight to the point. But now you can see when you paint through your tape, you don't ruin the flow of anything. And even though you got a window pane, your eyes still know where everything is. Okay, so you really didn't mess with the flow of the painting or anything like that. You just imagine that the tape isn't there. Okay, so, alrighty. Not even 7 o'clock yet, but there you go. Very simple painting, much like the previous painting I did for the last painting of the year. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know what I'll be doing more or less for the rest of 2020. I'm thinking about a few things. Who knows? Maybe I'll just stick to the premieres and the Monday night, or the premieres on Monday and then the Wednesday YouTube 7 o'clock thing. But who knows? Thanks, Celeste. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for checking it out. Like I said, I didn't announce it. So, hey, JCT, you come just in time for the ending. Happy New Year to you. Like I say, very simple. The mountains I did with a brush. Everything I did with a brush except the water lines. Okay. And I did use soft white, my nemesis. I'm not a big fan of soft white, but it does have its purposes. And so, um, and like I say, if you want mountains that are lit, highlighted and not too overly bright, soft white may be the way to go. Okay. Um, but it's mixing white and blending white. Um, because it's transparent actually, and it's not opaque like you think, which is why it's perfectly used perfectly with other colors. Because all it does is brighten the color that you already have. It doesn't put its own white into it like titanium white. Titanium white to cover everything. Okay, but for mixing for the purposes of no, you don't want everything overly blatant. Mixing white might be the way to go for you. Okay. All right, guys, that's enough of that. Uh, I think I usually show you what it would look like in a frame. I think I got a frame for this. It's a thin black one. I think it's for the 11 by 15. Yes, it pretty much. Well, if I did it, yeah, I did do it the right way. But it would look more or less like that. Of course, with a black background, you can barely see the frame. Um, but I got a wooden one that I think it would show better with the wooden one. But with a black frame, it looks like this. I think it looks better with the wooden one. The wooden one's 11 by 14. Hold on for 1 second. Let me put this thing up. Make sure it doesn't fall. I got a feeling it's gonna fall. Hold on. No, is it in there? Yeah, it's on there. This is not the right frame for it, but for this picture, I think it would be the right frame. The wooden one would look cool with it, I believe. That's my opinion. Alright. But I think the wooden one would look pretty neat with it. Of course, you guys can't really see it unless I pull back a little bit. There you go. Alright. So I think it would look something like this. Alright, enough of that. Let's put this up. Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll post this on Facebook in a few seconds, and all of that stuff. Anyway, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your new year, and peace.